like it. Again, it's like video game logic. See? Nothing. I don't know any other way of getting over there, though. Oh, shit. Like, sometimes it's also like when you're trying to grab for shit. Maybe they won't just let me go there yet, because I have to do this tower part first. I don't know. Like right here, there's a little like opening, but I can't get I can't get to that. Oh wait. Maybe go around this way. I can't get up there. She won't grab onto that for reasons. Can I go through here? Oh, I can't open the door. God damn, I kind of hate how they just limit you like this.
There's more. I can feel them. This one's in deep. Do it then. I'm ready.
There's like a box in front of that door, and I just walked over that guy. Yeah, so I don't think I could get any of that stuff that I see just yet. I just have to progress.
Still more in there. Oh, God.
Base camp here either.
There's more. I can feel them. This one's in deep.
See if I can get in that one. Oh. And I guess that's how you get back up. So I'm done here.
Some kind of burial chamber. A basket made of silver. Certainly meant to be decorative, but someone's been using it to carry grain.
Bones. And here's a place to rest.
Magnificent.
Probably get something from this department. You know what? That would probably be good. So I can start upgrading all of these more. So the limbs gives more damage. Hair trigger. Rate of fire, reload speed. Trigger sensitivity. And you know what? I should really save the salvage for the shotgun. So as it stands, it has no upgrades. This is one of the very few games that I've seen where it takes slugs into account. I mean, it kind of does it in its own way. But there has rarely been a game where shotguns use anything except for buckshot. Alright, this I really want. Well, it says it mimics a shotgun slug. That choke. Narrow shot spread to mimic shotgun slug. So you're not getting slug ammo. It narrows the shot so it acts like a slug. Yeah, I think the main reason why they typically have buckshot in games only, and not the ability to switch to, slugs, is because it would probably be too OP. Yeah, I know that wouldn't work. That's what it's meant to do. Okay. No, I'll probably just... Yeah.
Coins for the ferryman. Maybe there's another raft nearby.
We may be far from our home, but that does not make us barbarians. When our loved ones pass on, as far too many have this season, we treat them with respect. When we did not yet have a vineyard to produce wine, we washed the dead with lake water. When we lacked the looms to spin the death shroud, we wrapped our departed in skins and hides. We carried few coins with us. But now we forge our own, so that our blessed dead can pay passage to the next world. I only wish that the price was not so high.
So there's something down there. I could probably bring it out. But I want to see where exactly I can bring it to. Oh wait, is that other one not here anymore? No, it's right there. Why would I need two of them, though?
That raft has a crank on it.
Oh, that's why. This one has a crank on it. Okay. She just said that, but it just now occurred to me. So I guess that's how I get back. That one doesn't have the crank. Yeah, that was a nice little thing.
Interesting. Did they embalm their dead?
I know another game that used slugs was SWAT 4, which I never played. I only watched Let's Plays of it.
A golden chalice fit for a king. Or a prophet. It was made here in Katash.
If you were to choose this one, you would choose port. This is not a chalice of a carpenter. Anatomical knowledge. Now see, in these shots, I'm wondering if they took this from the last game, or you can eventually unlock her tank top outfit. Because a lot of these pictures have her in that. Sense the location of animal hearts using survival instincts or anything in play. Shots into animal hearts inflict massive damage. Animals with thick hide are immune to heart shots. Yeah, it's definitely a certain, like, cat. Right? I just don't know what kind of feline it is. Is there anything over there? Like, there's all this space over there, but it doesn't seem like there's actually anything over there. That's a little weird. Yeah, I can't go over there. Those rocks over there would stop me.
Someone broke into this place in the dead of night. They filled their pockets with coin, turned over urns of oil and wine, and saw fit to show disrespect to all that are interred here. It shreds my heart to think that one of our own could be so callous as to desecrate this place, all for a momentary earthly gain. We must find a way to keep this place safe, even from our own brothers.
Is Overwatch still in beta? Got everything in here, right? Yeah. There would be no point to using that. That was a little odd. It's still a closed beta too, I think. Yarp. Oh. Okay. Just don't press anything and stand next to it. You can get, through there. Come on, fix your hair. Bingo. Ah, one of those. It's a Lucario type character. I don't know. I didn't get into the beta yet. I don't know if it's closed beta still. Could be an open beta. Granted, they're not charging $60 for like the lowest version of a game. So in that respect, I at least admire Blizzard. They're not EA. They're not charging $60 for the base game and $120 for the season pass stuff. The most basic version of the game, I believe, is $40. It still seems a little pricey for a game that's persistently online multiplayer. When a competitor is free to play, Team Fortress 2. I mean, don't get me wrong, Overwatch is probably better balanced and probably an overall better game than Team Fortress 2 is. Even though they're similar in style. But I just don't see myself... $30 is probably the highest amount I'll go to play a game that is multiplayer only. Because in the back of my mind, I already know this game's going to get so unpopular eventually to the point where they're going to shut down the servers. They're not Valve. Unless, they don't do match... They should... I hope they allow people to rent out servers, because that would make the game last a lot longer. Like, if you're on PC and you're developing a game and it, that has online multiplayer, and you don't give the ability to have dedicated servers... for one, when the game gets less popular, eventually the official dedicated servers are going to be too expensive for them to keep running, and they're going to shut them down. Second of all, if you have matchmaking only and everybody's hosting it locally, for one, if you have someone that has a bad connection, everybody suffers. Two, it's way easier for hackers to manipulate the game. So your leaderboards, you might as well not even have leaderboards at that point. Leaderboards on PC shouldn't exist either, because people abuse that privilege all the time. Yeah, so Overwatch is not going to last very long. I guarantee it. MMOs kind of have its own unique rules, so they're kind of the exception to that rule. Overwatch is not an MMO. So if you can't make dedicated servers for a game type like that, it's not going to last very long. I mean, Blizzard's
Jacob,
pretty...
it's a mess up here. There's no sign of your people.
Sophia might have taken them into the catacombs beneath the tower. But I've lost contact with her.
All right, I'll look for her there.
We're almost done evacuating the wounded here. I'll join you soon.
Blizzard does a pretty good job of... They try to do a good job of banning hackers and exploiters from a lot of their online multiplayer games, like WoW. They do a very good job of that. They have total control over all the servers. The problem is that there's still people that break through that. And if you even have just one person that can do that, like, they don't have much of a problem with hackers. It's more people who do DDoS attacks. And with an MMO, that's probably easier to do if you have an idea. If you even just have an idea of how to do it. Because all you really have to do is just duplicate a bunch of different accounts, or you could also illegally steal people's accounts somehow. Or buy accounts and flood a server. That's actually what spam bots do. They'll guess the password for your account. That's why I ended up getting an authenticator. My WoW account, because a spam bot guessed my password and it was making a bunch of different accounts on different servers to spam its like gold farming website, because I see that a lot. When and Blizzard was actually, someone reported my account. Blizzard found it. They shut down my account temporarily until I could change my password. Then when I got back into it, I saw probably about 12 different characters that I did not make. They were all level 1. And they just had, like, jumbled names. So, but WoW is their honeypot. WoW is pretty much what funds their ability to do other games. What's bad about that is that honeypot is continuing to dry up over the years because people are getting tired of WoW. I'm one of those people. VOD completely turned me off to the whole game. Warlords of Draenor, for people that don't know. It's, at this moment, it's still their latest expansion, but they've already announced Legion. I'm not interested in ever going back to that game. That doesn't mean that I regret my time there, and I do miss playing my characters, but Warlords of Draenor was a terrible expansion. I think it's worse than Cataclysm. Some people would disagree with me on that. See, just because you have more content than an expansion doesn't necessarily mean that it's content that's worth doing. Warlords of Draenor had more content than Cataclysm did. The problem is that content sucked. That content was mostly this mobile, free-to-play crap that you typically see in those type of games. Basically, it was menu simulator expansion. Like, the garrisons were the epitome of that, and they were the majority of the game. Like, you Of course, you didn't have to do the garrisons if you didn't want to, as in-depth as I did. The problem is if you want to do anything outside of just exploring the world, which gets old after a while, you have to do the garrisons. And I will argue every day to anyone who says, no, you can raid without doing the garrisons. Bullshit. You are required to do that shit. If you want to do anything. Because you even need a building to do PvP and actually stand a chance in the garrisons. Granted, if you want a PvP, you don't have to be as in-depth about it. All you need is that one building. But if you want to raid, you need the buildings for your professions. You need any other buildings to help you out with the raids. If you don't, all you're doing is just gimping yourself, and you're making yourself less valuable. That was the worst decision they ever made. Class hulls don't seem much better, so that's why I was looking at it. I would probably return to that game if I thought Legion looked interesting and different. It doesn't. They altered a few things, but ultimately it's the same game. They haven't learned a thing.
I hope I'm not too late.
I think Blizzard is aware that that game is on its way out, and they're not going to be able to have a sustainable income with it to help fund their other projects in due time, and I think they're preparing for that. The problem is they're taking a lot of their resources away from WoW, even though they're saying that they're putting more resources into it. That's bullshit too. If they were putting more resources into WoW, we wouldn't have gotten Warlords of Draenor like it was. They cut so much content from that expansion. Yeah, exactly. At this point, that's all they're gonna do. I mean, a lot of people say that the series is going downhill after Wrath of the Lich King. I'll say that Cataclysm was a lull, but Mists of Pandaria is actually very, very good. It seemed like that expansion had its low points as well. But ultimately, it was well done, and it was very well thought out. And I liked a lot of the stuff that they were doing with it, and I thought that was a good sign of things to come. Unfortunately, they went the opposite direction with Warlords of Draenor. They just said, hey, how can we turn all of the stuff that we developed in Mists of Pandaria that everybody liked and build on it so we don't have to do much work, so we can get this game out fast.
Answers, but what choice do I have now? I can't let Trinity wipe these people out. There are lines here that I crossed a long time ago, and there's no going back. I've got to help them. It's clear that Jacob's people would die for him, and he for them. That kind of loyalty is rare, and to find it here at the ends of the earth is truly remarkable. If I fight with them, perhaps Jacob will trust me enough to tell me what's really going on.
I meant to save up the salvage. Oh well. Actually, let me see something. How many Byzantines do I have? I need one more for that other shotgun. Like, the story's barely interesting at this point, though. I never really found the Burning Legion to be very interesting. In fact, the Old Gods, which are based on the Lovecraftian Old Gods, of course, I thought were...
Oh god, no.
I thought were probably the most interesting aspect of that game, because it's something that you don't see too often in video games where... Well, you kind of see it. I wouldn't necessarily say it's rare, I'd say it's uncommon. Of a type of enemy that, instead of looking to take over everything, it's just looking to cause absolute chaos, because it's not exactly easy to write a character like that. and make them interesting. That's a good point, Vlad, but I actually don't mind it only because I like this voice actor. It sounds like a genuine English accent. I don't know if the actor is British, but I like it. Still, the Irish accent, honestly, for both men and women, the Irish accent is the sexiest accent in the entire world.
The creatures of this valley were unfamiliar to us. Once. But now they are our brothers and sisters as much as any relative of blood. You can learn much about the creatures of our valley from the hunters, but they find worth in death. We must also find the gifts our brothers give while they are still alive. In the nests of birds, you'll find feathers for the fletchers to craft arrows. Ask for what you need, and the valley will provide.
One last point I'll make about World of Warcraft, because I don't really want to talk about it that much longer, is that the only reason why I stuck with it for as long as I did, because a big thing that pissed me off is how long the final raid and the expansion lasts. They need to have a better scheduled setup. But I stuck with it for as long as I did because I like the people I was raiding with.
Our ancestors came here as men and women fleeing Byzantium. They wandered into a wild that almost killed them. But they survived and found this valley. And how did they honor this gift from God? By tearing the stones from the mountains and building a new empire. A mocking echo of that which almost destroyed them. But like the Tower of Babel, God saw fit to cast us down and to make us humble. We learned to listen to the land, to become stewards, not conquerors. And in turn, the land has offered up its secrets. You only have to listen.
I do like a good story, though. Although that is fun, just to...
It's a reliquary box. Something used to protect and hold relics of the saints. Anything from teeth to fingers to the entire head, this claims to be a relic of the Prophet. It's empty.
I'm actually wondering, there's a character in Warhammer called Deathwing, and I'm wondering what exactly that character is. I keep forgetting to actually look that up. I can translate level 6 Greek. The gray areas make things more interesting. It ends up making you guessing. Yeah, there's also a flaw in that too. If you don't know where you're going with it, but that's like a flaw for everything. What's this? Oh, that's a walkie-talkie. Deathwing Company. Okay. It's 40K. I feel like there's more in this area than what I found. Still like the Zoidberg scuffle or scuttle. Deathwing Company is a Terminator unit that specializes in clearing Space Hulks. That's actually not too much different from Deathwing the Destroyer. In a sense. I mean, Deathwing from World of Warcraft was driven insane by Enzoth, an old god, with the full intent of destroying the entire world. So he is technically terminating. He just wanted to terminate Azeroth. There's probably a map somewhere around here I can find. That's not it, but it is a document.
It is our first winter since the Mongol invasion. No more than 1 in 3 of us will survive. We once had marble palaces, heated by geothermal vents. We had the wealth and luxury of an empire. Today, we struggle to find enough hides to keep our children warm, to gather enough roots and berries to feed ourselves. If we are to survive another winter, we will have to adapt. If we do not, then we will feed the soil, and the animals will take back the valley. It is up to us now. Only us.
I still find it interesting that people think that the reason why my name is Deathwing is because of the Warhammer 40k apparently Terminator unit, and not the big fucking metal dragon that wants to destroy an entire planet. But I guess Warhammer has a bigger fan base than Blizzard does.
Take him out.
Maybe that's just my experience.
Missed one. Be more thorough going forward.
That's a stealth
What's our
section.
status?
Looks all clear here. Team 4 is searching the tunnels for any sign of the Atlas.
Sort of a stealth
Spread out
section.
and sweep the area. Kill anything still moving. And use your knives if you can. We need to conserve ammo.
Okay, they're not moving. We can, however, distract them with an arrow. Just remember that. Oh.
I'm gonna check it out. I'll be right back.
Stay alert.
It's an arrow. Something's going on. Came from this direction.
You hear that? I'll go look. Copy that. An arrow.
Oh, shit.
came from this direction.
Still like the fact that I can take them out while the other ones noticing or caring. Oh wait. Oh yeah, he's by himself. Alright, I think I only have 3 more people to deal with. So I could probably just kill them with a grenade. I keep saying that I want to play Heroes of the Storm one of these days because I recognize the characters. And every day, I do not play it. I think this is a smoke grenade, actually. So, I wonder if I can smoke them out.
That was easier than...
Open up! Taking casualties!
That actually did help. I mean, I didn't get... Those all weren't stealth kills, but... "30 minutes blows some time while you think of something better to play." So it's a little more of a casual experience than, like, say, something like Dota 2 or League of Legends. So you get fucked. Of course they make Illidan the OP character. I think people would complain if he wasn't. Like, people have such a hard-on for that character. I mean, he's a cool character, don't get me wrong, but it's just crazy the amount of people that... I think the reason why people like him so much is because he's been in the game so little. Physical, magic immunity, chase, escape, lockdown, burst damage, sustain. Jesus Christ.
Let's move. The rest of them can catch up. I don't want to miss out on the hunt.
Jeez. We've got company! You're dead!
What's the point of having a silencer if everyone always hears it? I know Ian Viz is in Warcraft 3. Which I'm actually a little surprised by. I guess they decided Shadow Meld was too OP.
Don't shoot! We're under fire!
Nothing. Confirmed.
Oh, I got 2 of them with that. You know what's funny too? That went so well because I let instinct take over there. I saw, oh, there was a Molotov. Threw it right at him. Got the second guy by accident. This other guy was panicking and didn't even see me. I love it when things work out just not the way you intended. Yeah, it's definitely for balance purposes, otherwise I would have given it to Illidan. I mean, he's probably more demon than night elf. But still.
Oh, damn it!
Hey, hold up. These bastards are resourceful. They might have set up some traps.
Don't worry. I'll kill anything that moves.
Just take it slow. Stay sharp.
They set me up for that.
All right, my friend.
Because I'm so tiny. I can get right through.
Won't tell you anything.
Oh shit, I missed some stuff. Hold on, I gotta go back in. Please let me back in. The advantages of being a shrimp.
You're comfortable. Turn around and face the wall. I have to admit, I prefer this. Questions just get in the way.
Oh shit. Let me see if I can distract them.
Congratulations. You're up next.
Let's see, there's only 3 of them actually. Oh wait, is there... There's no Molotovs here, is there? There is a poison arrow I can use.
Incoming! We're under attack! She's there! Open fire!
And I actually didn't use it. There you go.
Bastards. Untie me. I'll kill every last one of them. Easy, Sophia. So much bloodshed. We're losing too many people. Maybe your people have sacrificed enough. It's all we've known. I misjudged you, Lara. Tell me how I can help you. I've got to get the rest to safety. But the entrance to the catacombs is blocked. I'll find a way to clear it.
You're gonna be okay.
It's barred from the other side.
Right. It'll be all right. Just help us get the others to safety.
I keep forgetting, if I want to use the secondary ammo and the arrows, I have to use right bumper. Otherwise, I could have gotten all 3 of them. That, I believe.
We'll get you to safety.
And
Just
I can't
hold on.
get that side. Oh wait, this is... I guess she was talking about something else.
This mural shows the moment they found the valley. It must have looked like a paradise.
Stay calm. Try not to move.
There it is. Maybe I can unblock it from here.
The catacombs. We'll be safe there.
Nope. Want me to go down here?
Some kind of armory.
This should do it.
explosive arrows. Well, they're called grenade arrows in this game.
An ancient deer charm carved from a stag's antler. It could have been an important object, or a child's toy.
Well, is it one or the other? Guessing it was a charm, because if that was a child's toy, that would not look as good as it does.
Get clear of the door!
I'm a fucking idiot. I keep thinking that it's right trigger. It's right bumper.
Thank you, Lara. They'll be safe in the catacombs for now. I know you seek the divine source, but my people will die to protect it.
Your people are already dying. You can't protect it forever.
We've lasted this long. But for now, I'm glad to have you as an ally.
They're converging on the tower. We still got people there.
Get the others to safety. They'll need you.
I kind of feel like Sophia should have had an Irish accent. Could be me, but... She's literally a ginger, and it just feels a little out of place that they're in this... They're protectors of the divine source, and she's an American. I think it would have made more sense if she were Irish. Especially because of the fact that she's a ginger.
My father is missing. Last night, I told him of the invaders and the weapons they have at their disposal. When the sun rose, he was gone. Cyril told me he would be back, but the day is almost done and no one has seen him. I fear he may have done something rash, the old fool. We need him. At this moment more than ever.
I'm not saying ginger is a bad thing, but the opposite. I feel like the napalm arrows would actually come in handy here.